So what's going on, guys? Miles back with another video. In today's video, I want to break down one of the reasons, or one of the many reasons, why men are walking away from dating. Now, there's various reasons. I'm going to zero in on one particular reason, and then I'm going to paint the picture of what men have to go through in this day and time, in this delusional, overly saturated, crazy dating market going on right now. A lot of women say they would rather be a man and go through what we go through. Well, once I explain this process of what every man has to go through, you will not want to be a man. I can promise you. Because we face rejection at every single turn, and you don't. We have to talk to multiple women. You don't have to talk to multiple guys. It's a choice. We have to talk to multiple women because if you talk to 10 women, 7 of them are going to ghost you, flake, or just flat out reject you. So you have to talk to multiple women. Because if you just talk to 2 women, well, you get rejected by those 2, and you have to. So the process is never ending. This is. Let me get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. What do men go through in the dating process? This is how frustrating it is right now. So guess what? Guys have to make the approach, the first move. Most men get rejected at the first step of contact. Now, if you make it through the first approach, right, you got to get the number. But it doesn't stop there. You have to text correctly. Otherwise, if you do not know what you're doing and it comes across during text, she will ghost you, or she will flat out reject you or not respond through text. Even though she showed whenever you approached her, she had high interest, or she seemed pretty interested, right? But let's just say you get through that process. You got the approach. You got the number, you set up the date. Now you have to go on the date and perform correctly. And depending on how you perform, you will get another date potentially, or you will get flat out rejected right there. Now, here's the crazy thing. Women in today's culture, they will reject you for picking a place to eat or go out that doesn't fit what she's up to par with. So you guys will say, hey, we should go to, let's just bring it back to what it was last year, the viral thing last year, Cheesecake Factory, right? So let's say you asked a woman to go out to Cheesecake Factory. And then she'll be like, well, I don't like Cheesecake Factory. Can we go here? Or she'll be like, ew, Cheesecake Factory is nasty. And then she'll just ghost you and reject you right then because you picked a place that doesn't match up to what place she thinks she should be at. Then you go on the date and deal with how that goes. Then you have to repeat the process again. And in between repeating the process, you have to acknowledge and realize that she's talking to you and about 2-3 other guys at the same time. So hopefully your date went good enough to where she can focus her attention and not get pulled away from the other guys. Because a lot of you guys, you go on these dates and you like, it seemed good, everything seemed fine, and I don't know what I did wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. She just had too many options. A different guy, a taller version of you, a richer version of you, a more attractive version of you was on Messenger, on Instagram, messaged her on a dating app, approached her. So when women are already indecisive, so when you give them all these options, they get scatterbrained. Women are already scatterbrained, so they can't make a choice. They're just gonna go here and there and everywhere, right? So men have figured out that this whole process isn't worth it. Then you'll do all that stuff and the woman will be like, I don't give it up on such and such. And then you ask her if she's a virgin, and then she'll be like, no, I'm not a virgin. Well, why are you making me wait when you've already given it up? I mean, virgins can make men wait because they haven't had sex yet. Men have figured out that the juice isn't worth the squeeze, that women are full of it. Women are entitled, right? And because they have so many perceived options, and when I say perceived, most of those guys are just trying to smash. Normally the guy she wants has 10 other women, and she's just one out of the bunch that he talks to. So a lot of perceived options. Also, once you go through this process enough, you begin to realize, and you ask yourself this question, are women really capable of being satisfied? You ever see these super attractive women that are over 28 and you're like, why are you single at 31 years old? You don't struggle attracting men. You don't struggle getting dates. You should be in a relationship or married. Why are you? It's because she likes her single life. She likes screwing. She likes her freedom. And I'm not here to judge anybody, but that's just what the situation is. Dating is horrible right now. It is. We got to call it a spade for what it is. And feminism is too strong right now, guys, for you guys to fight it. The laws against masculinity right now are too strong in order for you guys to fight it. So in my opinion, I'm not saying you can't get into a relationship and it won't last. I'm just saying the odds of it doing so are at an all-time low. And so in order for us to fix it, another major event's gonna have to happen. Another pandemic, because when the pandemic happened, everybody was inside. Everybody was like, oh, I'm gonna go back to my ex, because that was an extremely dangerous times, completely uncertain times. Nobody knew what was going on. So we're gonna need another major event. And to be honest with you guys, we're probably right around the corner from that happening, whether it's a depression, whether it's a recession, probably already in a recession, whether it's civil unrest, whether it's WW3, like something's about to give. There's too many things going wrong in society at the same time in order, it can't last that much longer. Something's got to give. We just don't know when. It could be tomorrow. It could be 10 years from now. But men have weighed the pros and cons of the process of dating, and they've just simply said, it is what it is. I get more excitement out of my hobbies, out of hanging out with the dudes. I want to start a family, but these women just aren't qualified, have too high body counts, post their bodies too much on social media, too revealing in their clothing to be taken seriously. And so this is the cesspool that we call modern dating right now. So that's my video, guys. Hopefully you guys got something out of this, some new information, some insight, some intellect, something. But please, on your way out, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video, hit the notifications every time. So every time I do post, you get notified. And I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.